record to cloud.
Who else can share their screen? Who has been practicing the tools?
Oh, she can't.
Victoria, we have Mike Long, who has been active. We have Sunday John, guys who have been attending the class. Finally, great. At least you're up to speed. So you can take us through the selection tools and these other tools that we have been using, and the pen tool is what we are going to tap on mostly. But you can take us through the tools and how you can play around with them.
And here's the headbutt. That caused that cut over his left eye. Both fighters coming in. I think it was accidental. I don't think the guys
Okay, come. Wait. So you have to walk out this time. We're on the 6th round now, yeah? This is champion rounds now. Now, listen, champion rounds. Champion rounds now. You've been born to do this.
Also, Clovis, are you talking? We are not hearing you. You're muted.
Up or down, having fun here tonight against Greg O'Brien. This is gut check time for both fighters here. Ergo Donovan's saying you were born for this. This is certainly his opportunity to get to that next level.
Okay, for the move tool is the first tool, which is the easiest tool. It's just to know how to move around object, to move object from one position to the other, or to wherever we want to put it. For example, let me just select this text. This text is what I want to move. I can click it.
Nice job.
Move. Then select what I want to move.
Busier in this round.
Clovis, you don't need to select it like that. As long as you've clicked on the layer, you can just cut it around.
I can just move it around directly.
Yes, it's a move tool. Yeah, you can carry it around and move with the object.
Okay, sir. Then you can also set to which you can use this option bar to like edit wherever I want to place it, like maybe centered. You can place it here. We choose whatever position we want to according to this. This explains to yours where we want to put it. Depends on us. You can set it from here. Then next to go straight to the rectangular tool. This is a rectangular select tool.
So, Clovis, sorry, yes, I'll be cutting in so that you don't get confused also.
Okay, sir.
Now, go back to the selection and then those alignment tools that you are talking about.
Yes, sir.
So that one works well when you're aligning two or more objects. So you can't align only one object. So if you're having those whites there, that's already one of your first layers. That's your first detail. You have to have another detail. So make a copy. Can you make a copy?
A copy of this document?
No, of that very white. Text. Just yes, you can Control J. No need to select it. Go on the layer, Control J.
Okay.
making a rough stamina.
Okay, then go back to your artboard and just carry the word and move it aside.
The text, I can move the text.
Zoom in, yes, and move the text. Just move it within the picture. Don't go off artboard.
Okay.
Have you made a copy? Control J.
Yeah, I made a copy already.
Okay, come back on the layer and click. Click on it.
Step back, step back, step back, step back.
Again.
Step back.
Are you holding something?
Yes,
Is
I'm
there any other
holding
button
some.
holding?
This is the layer. This is the copy of the layer I made.
Okay, then just press the arrow buttons on your laptop or desktop. Those buttons. Don't play around with those tools. Just there's no need. Go back to your move to app.
Move to.
Yes, okay. Now you've come back to Control Z. Go back. Okay, everything is aligned now.
Yes,
Back to where you were. Now you had made a copy of that. I see it has disappeared. So Control J again.
Control J.
Yes, it has made a copy. So don't press anything apart from the left arrow on your laptop. Those arrow buttons.
Okay.
Long press it or press it multiple times. I want to see the object move aside.
Yeah, it's moving.
So are you seeing the layers that it had created?
Yeah, yes, sir.
Okay, now you can zoom in and hold that particular word and you carry it aside. Remember, your words are tiny. That's why if you try to click, the software will sense something else. Okay, click on it. So if you want to zoom out next time, you can also Alt
Zoom
or
down.
Control, then click on the same part. Okay, after zooming in, click on the Move tool.
Move to.
The Move tool is going to be like your go-to tool to come back on the free range, or you can easily move it around with your mouse. See? So have you moved the items? Move it aside, carry it and move it aside.
I can move it this way.
Now come back to your layers here. Click on that and then you Control, click on the other copy also. Where is the first copy that you had?
I think I cannot see all my layers. I think my layers are hidden.
So are you seeing the word layers there? Channels, paths. On that whole panel, first don't do anything. On that whole panel, are you seeing layers, channels, paths, these words?
Yes.
Okay, then that slightly highlighted line, hover over it.
This one?
Move on the right. No, on the line on top of those words, that highlighted line, that the whole of that part is a panel. Slightly on top of the word layer, just very slight. You don't need to go up.
This ones?
No, are you seeing the words, layers, channels, paths?
Layers, yes, these are the paths. You're talking about this one?
Leave your arrow there.
Okay.
On one of the words, okay.
How do you see what people are doing?
Okay, then just move your mouse or your arrow just a bit up. Slightly. It's going to bring for you an arrow.
Okay.
So drag up. So I think the way those panels are made, you can
Yes,
carry
yes.
them around. So after the word path, there is that extra space there.
Okay. So
Click
this is
on it.
my
No, don't rush. Yeah, after the word path, just move your mouse just a little bit on the right.
okay.
No, not on the arrow there. Just on that space.
On this space.
Down, down, down a bit.
Hello, Louis. Sorry,
Yes.
this is Mike. Yeah, sorry to interrupt you. Sorry about that. Just for the sake of other people that are trying to also follow, I think someone just mentioned now that they can't actually see what you're doing. So, is there a way
Oh.
you can?
Oh.
Is there a way you can actually make this more, welcome for other people to also follow? Understand? It's almost like you guys are in your own world. People are just not really following what you're doing. Probably you explain what the guy is clicking on and something like that. Just make it more interactive.
No, actually, today, everyone was supposed to share their screen. So one by one, you see, so that
Okay.
they get practical. Yeah. So this is a
Okay.
Clovis.
It's more
She's sharing her
practical, right?
screen and she's getting practical with the whole
Okay.
tool. So how many are
Sorry
not seeing
about
the screen?
Every person will have a right to like go through a tool. After one tool, another person can come out as long as we are going. That's it. We'll be getting it.
All right. Yeah.
And
Carry on.
and-
That's fine.
and I call upon
Guys, I want
everybody.
to-
You don't be scared. Don't be scared of coming because this is the only way of learning. If you're scared and just sitting at the background, you're always going to be at the shadow. Always try to like participate. We need participation. We need to make this thing look interactive. Don't be like quiet and you always be in the shadow. You will not even try to see what's understanding. Come up. Or we are all here. There's nobody that's going to mock at you or tell you any stuff. Instead, we'll give you corrections where you don't know. That is the only way to know.
Okay, Clovis, thank you. Guys, who else is not viewing so that I can help you? I find a way of helping you to view your screen. Sandy John, can you see the screen? Mayong, can you see the screen? Guys, your reactions can help us to move faster.
I can.
Okay, Clovis, let us move on then. Because we are slowing down just because of quick responses. We need quick responses, guys. And we move on. Okay, Clovis.
Yes, sir.
I was telling you about how you can carry that panel, but you'll play around with the software more. So for us not to get delayed, come to the word that you're clicking on, the Levis flow, something like that. Yes.
Hi, hello.
Yes, Andy.
Can you hear me?
Yes, sir. We are listening.
Okay. Okay. All right. I'm joining you for the today. A friend just introduced me to this lecture, online lecture. So I'm joining you for today. I'm very happy about it. And that is Photoshop, right? That is Photoshop, and the part you taught. I am a graphics designer. The part you taught, I already know that part, but I still need to follow to the area I know that I'm not good at. But those areas, I've passed those areas.
Okay, thank you, Sandy.
Thank you, sir.
Okay.
Okay, guys, for first-time joiners, Clovis will take you through. So let us try to move fast. Yeah, Clovis, click on that layer.
Layers. On this one I created.
What? Yes, the layer.
Okay.
Then control click on the next layer also, the down layer. Okay. Now, do you see your alignment tools are highlighted? Before they were not highlighted.
Yeah, they were not highlighted. I see.
Okay,
Element, they are highlighted now.
There's left, yes.
Okay, align left edges.
So do you see what happens?
Yeah, there's a change on the screen.
Okay, click right, center, middle.
This is centered. Right.
Yeah, because we have already activated that now. Okay, so you'll play around with that more. Let us move on to the other tools that you have learned for now.
Yeah, this one is all about aligning.
Yes.
Yeah,
So
just that there's one object on my layer. That is why I needed to create a copy to have like two objects so that I'll be able to align two objects, because you cannot align something alone. You need to have
Exactly.
Okay, I get the point, sir.
Okay, move on to the other tools faster. Thank you.
The other two here we have the rectangular tool, we have the eclipse tool. First of all, we'll go for the rectangular. It's quite easier. Let me zoom out a bit. Okay, for the rectangular tool, this is it. We click on it. It's quite simple. It's quite simple. You just need to click. You maintain. That's it. We've highlighted. Like for example, want to move this now. Here, I just have only one image here, so it'll be different to move it. You cannot move once. You cannot move this because it's only one object. Okay, let me try to move the text. I'll come rectangular tool here. That's my rectangular tool. I can select this object. Then I can bring it. You can move it to wherever you want to move. Like it's just all about selecting. You can click, you drag it to up to what extent you want to.
Clovis.
Yes, sir.
You have to highlight the layer first. That's why you're not seeing the activity there.
Yeah,
so go to the image, click on the layer of the image. It's the last one.
I'm already on the layer. I think this is it.
The last image. Go on the last layer. There's a list there.
Yes, this is the.
Exactly.
Oh, yeah.
So are you seeing the tiny padlock on your right there, on that very layer?
Yes, sir.
Double click to unlock, please. Okay. You can select that part. So, Clovis, you're not understanding the point. Now, you want to move the word Levisclo.
Yes, I
That
want to
means
move
you have
the
to come
text.
to your layers here and activate it, and then you're able to select that part. But now here, you're clicking on the image. So you have to select any part of the image. Do you understand the logic now?
I get now, I get the point now. Like for example, if I select this half, I'll be able to move it now.
No, go back to your move tool up there. Click on it.
Move. Yes.
Okay, come and carry that part.
Then you can move it now.
You see? So you've selected that area.
That's it. So we need to know our layers, first of all. You need to make sure we are on the layer we are working on. Always.
Okay. Thank you,
Okay,
Clovis. Let me cut you short there. I want us to quickly have another person so that we don't take the whole lecture when you're the one presenting. So at least you've tapped on some of the tools. I think you can see some of your weaknesses. You can just go and improve on them. Next, we can have, you can just unshare your screen. Who is ready to share? Thank you, Clovis, once again. So just
Thank
go
you
and
so
improve
much.
on some of those.
Yes, sir.
Sunday.
How do I stop the share?
Heard you say so many times, you don't feel pressure.
Go back to that very part where you are presenting from.
Okay.
Yes, then it will tell you to stop sharing. Sandy, are you able to present your screen? You share with us the little you know?
maybe when we come up with this next time, because I'm using my phone.
Okay, no worries.
I'm using my phone.
Next person. Thank you very much. Next time, come when you're ready. Do we have Henry? Is Henry there? Mayong. Guys, where are you?
I'm
Leave me
here.
alone.
Let me share my
We
screen.
have Victoria, Mr. Meshach,
Headline of like this big built around.
Ogona, Kelvin, Joel. Guys, who is ready to share that screen? Benjamin, Chris. Femi is new, so we'll first take you through. Henry, let's go. Please share your screen.
Early now for running through on challenges. How much you help yourself actually show.
Is Henry there?
It's make
What is it about the passion? This Irish fan base that is so special.
We're not hearing you. Guys, you have to be practical in order to learn faster, you see?
Okay, let me share my screen.
Okay, let's go. Thank you, my.
Oh, yeah, bring it. Let me.
Like next time we can fill up the arena twice. Huge moment for the 23-year-old.
Can you go see my screen?
Yes, we can see your screen.
Okay.
You can put your document, open, and share with us what you know up to where we are.
So, following up with what Clovis was saying about the colors and everything. Here we are. So he ended with this rectangular option button, right? So
Yeah.
from my understanding, this lasso tool is there like if you want to focus. Let me upload a picture so that I can demonstrate. Let me just take a random picture from Google and let me take a random picture from my phone.
Next time
Hello, sir. Someone is trying to join. Someone is trying to join the class.
I think they have ID and password already. See how I can help them.
Okay. Let me use this document, for example, to demonstrate, right? So, for my understanding, this tool is used to focus on the area that, for example, if you want to work on this area, you can circle it like this, and then you do your editing, and that is it. That's what I understood. And in this tool, there are different options. This lasso tool has like 3 different options. So when you click here, there's this small arrow here. I don't know why my own is not coming now, but there is this little arrow here that gives you the variation of the tool. I don't know why mine is not. It's not showing anyway. So
You need to press on.
Mr. Luis, is there something I'm not doing correctly? Why is my own not showing the different
Just a
variations?
second. I wasn't viewing. Okay. You've just opened this document?
Yeah, I'm just using this document to demonstrate, right?
Yeah.
And
so you're seeing the patches and the background, right? So those are checkered squares. That means that background is empty.
Mm-hmm.
You understand?
Yes.
Yeah, go back to the arrow. Go back to the arrow and try to press down.
Back to the arrow up.
Press and hold. Press and
Yeah.
hold. Yeah, just press it down. Press your key down.
Okay.
Or you can right click on it. You can right click on it, and the
Then
other
move
ones
to
will.
the very first one.
This one.
No,
Which
your move
this?
tool or your selection tool up to the very first one.
Okay.
Yes. So whenever you want to come back to anything, just come back to your move tool. Okay. So first of all, first come back here to your layers and you stretch that panel so that you can see your layers.
Okay.
Did you see what Clovis had done? So I think the three what's there, we have layers, channels, paths at the bottom, right?
Where?
Layers, channels, paths, the last bottom right.
Okay. Yes, here.
Yes. Now move your don't anything. Okay. Move your arrow on top of the word layers just slightly.
Yeah.
Up slightly, very slightly.
Oh, here.
No, the word I think the words layers, channels, paths.
Yeah.
You try to expand, go up like you want to expand a document
Move
a
it slightly
little.
so that you can expand.
Yes.
An arrow will come and sense it.
Yes. Go up like you wanted to expand the document. Yeah. You see an arrow.
No, just move your cursor slightly.
Like this. Down. Slightly up or down?
No, I think
Can
the
I
line
even
that
hear you clearly?
divides that panel.
Yes, yes,
Yes,
that's
I think
the
that
arrow.
exactly. So drag it up. Drag. Okay. Enough. So you can play around with all those panels. All those lines are sensitive, and every word that you click there, it is sensitive. So guys, keep on practicing, and then you know what to do, so that you can learn. So I think what you dropped here, this whole document, it's one layer. So you have to come down, create a new layer. So I think those tiny buttons on your bottom right.
Yeah.
Yes. So we
New
have
layer. Okay, here.
Yes. So I will take you guys through also that later. Yeah. So just create a new layer for now.
Okay.
Created a group. Go back to the word group there. Click on it.
Wait.
No, the main one. The first one.
The first one.
Top of that layer. Yes. Okay. Come to the bottom icon down. So, okay, let me first take you through these bottom features. So I think the first one, it's for our effects.
This one?
Yes, just hover over, don't click on anything.
Okay.
So that one is for our effects.
Okay.
And adding layer styles. You see, so the styles also, they're like effects according to the software. So move on to the next. Don't click on anything, just hover over. So adding a mask. So we shall learn how to add a mask on the layer.
Okay.
Later on. So move to the right again.
Create new or adjustment layer.
Yes. So we're going to create adjustments layers. Those are going to be layers with effects. When it's helping us to enhance an image, it has also other effects. So we can play around with colors and other multiple styles in it. Okay, move to the right again. Next.
Create a new group.
Creating a group. So there we can create a group of layers. That means all the single layers that we're having down there, we can add them into one group and make it one layer. But it just helps us in arranging our work. It does not do anything much. So we create
Okay.
one group there of layers. It can have 2 or 3 layers in it. Then we can create also others, but we don't need it much right now. Okay, move to the right again. Next.
Create a new layer.
Yes, creating a new layer now. So you can click that. Then that is an empty space also. It's like an empty silent artboard that we have created. So that means we can add detail there. It's an empty space, an empty layer. So drag it down. Hold that empty layer there, drag it down. Yes, let it be there. So the last one was the delete. So we can delete our layer there. So let us see how it works. Go to our layer, the group layer there, group there that you clicked. Yes, you can delete. Yes, don't worry about it. Okay. Now the first group one, I think the layers, the list of the layers, not on those icons, the list of the layers.
Okay, yeah, this one.
Yes. Click on it. So we don't want a group right now.
Click.
So go to delete and delete it. Click on delete. Yes. Okay, now you can come create a new layer. You still remember where the new layer icon is? Okay, click on it, drag it down. Okay, now that's this space. You see, so we can fill something below there.
Where? Yeah.
So I want us to add the white background so that your document does not look like that.
Okay.
So
come to color.
you come to the left, the left tools here. The third last, I think. Okay.
Where?
The third last tools on your left, the tools, the list of tools. So the third last, tool in the list of tools. That square. Are you seeing that square?
Yeah. I'm not hearing you clearly.
Are you seeing the list of tools?
Yeah.
Okay. The third last tool. Can you see it? Is that square?
This yes.
Click on it.
This rectangle, right?
Yes, that rectangular tool. Okay, come and drag on that whole square. Click on it. And then come long press on our document here. Already selected the square tool, no worries. Come on our document.
Okay.
Okay, let's click that. Then go back to the move tool.
Yeah.
Move tool.
Move the first two.
This one, right?
Yes, you can go back. Okay, so are you seeing these properties here? It's covering your document.
Yes.
There is an arrow. I think the word properties. Move to your right a bit. You'll see the arrow and then another drop down. I think the word properties. Move to your right. The cursor. Move the cursor to the right. The word properties. Are you seeing that the title of that panel? Yes. Then move on your right. You're moving down. Move on the right. So I think that first 2 arrows. Click on it.
No.
Thank you. Yes. Okay. So we are having a selection here that is unwanted. You Control D to remove the selection.
Okay.
Just Control D on your keyboard.
Control D. Okay.
Yes. Okay. Now, we don't want that black space. First of all, it has to fill the whole background of that document.
Mm-hmm.
So Control T to transform. No, don't click anything else. Yeah, you're already on the layer. So just Control T to transform. That is Control transform. Transform.
I should expand it.
Yes,
Like
expand it to fill that whole area.
Okay. Okay.
Fill the whole area up to up. Drag it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you see it is black. So we want
Yeah.
color white. Come on your layer.
Okay. Yeah.
Are you seeing that tiny square box on it?
Yeah.
On that very layer, that tiny square, it's like a small square, the dot.
This one?
No, on the layer. Just follow the steps.
Mm-hmm. Yes, this tiny box.
Yes, click on it. Yes.
Mm.
Double click. What's happening?
Okay.
Okay. So you can select the color here. Select white. Yes. Then click OK. Yes, click OK.
Okay.
Wow, it was a long journey. So you see, it's clean again.
Yes.
So it is under the detail that you had put first on top here. So once you drag that layer up, it will cover this information. So I want us to learn how to work with these layers. Guys, let us go and play around with the software so that you can know how to play around with the software easily, get a touch and feel of those features. Okay. So let us practice that, how you can play around with those layers, this move tool and some of these selection tools. So I think, Madam, you have some more time to practice. You'll practice again on your own. Okay. So just go back and play around with those tools again. You're going to share your screen again next time.
Okay.
Yeah, thank you for today. At least you're somewhere. You can open and start a new document. So go and practice some of those things. At least you've got the touch and feel. So go and practice more. Learn how to play around with those tools, especially the move tool, the selection tools, the square, the layers. You see, so let us play around with those before even we move to the pen tool, because the pen tool was another key tool that we were supposed to tap today, but we cannot move on to the next when we cannot play around with these other things, you know. So thank you for sharing your screen. We can have another person. Thank you so much. Lovis, thank you. Screen.
My
Who
screen
else?
still showing or?
Yes, it's still showing. You can go back to the part where you clicked to share, then you can stop.
Okay, wait,
Your
let me
screen
go
is still
back
showing.
to where
Or it will be showing stop presenting somewhere.
okay.
Okay, do we have any other person that can present today so that you get a touch of these tools and we correct you? We cannot move to the next and move so fast when we cannot even play around with these simple tools. Because you need to make your fingers use and your brain and how to play around with the layers and these tools. You need to juggle both of them at once. Okay, who else can present? On chat, we have some questions here. Okay, Ogona, it's okay. Someone will take you through, don't worry about that. We have Clovis here, who is at least moving up to speed with the classes. Okay, so who else can share their screen?
I would have loved to share, but my system just died. So I'm using my phone now.
Who is that?
Benjamin.
Yes, Benjamin. Okay, sorry about that. Someone else can share. I think my young, your screen is still showing.
I don't know why I'm unable to unshare my screen. I don't know. I've
Okay, I
clicked
think
to
we have around.
unshare, but it's not sharing.
What is happening here? You're unable to stop sharing your screen.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's see how we can do that here. Okay, I've stopped it. Let's move to the next person.
Guys, please don't be scared to come up. Come. This is the only way of learning. Like today, you cannot tell me that you've not learned something today. It's all about making mistakes and someone correcting you. That's the way of learning, guys. Please come up. Don't be shy. Come up. We are a family. Nobody's going to like say maybe you don't know any stuff. Come up. Don't be scared. This is the best way of learning. I assure you guys.
That's the confidence we need. Guys, let me mention names. We are having Dan Benjamin's laptop died. Yes, who is that? Who is speaking?
It's me.
Are you
I
ready
said
to
it's
share
not
your screen?
easy to come up to share because you might be nervous. And you're only receiving the audio directions. So
You're only receiving audio directions?
I said maybe people are shy because they'll only be receiving audio directions now, and they're shy that maybe they'll make an error.
Okay. Guys, let me explain one thing. So initially, these classes are supposed to be physical, whereby you're in a room and you're all having your desktop setups there, so that we are all learning these tools in action and in time. And then I move around and then we help each other and check who is making a mistake somewhere, who is learning. You ask the questions. So I get to supervise and see whatever is happening. Now, in a space or in a situation that that cannot happen, that right now we are learning online, you have to at least share your screens, and then we get to see. And then everyone cannot share their screens, and then we be supervising everyone. You understand? So that means one by one has to share their screen in order for this to be practical, and then they learn. You see? So you cannot move on to further complex things when we cannot even know how to use some of these basic tools. You see? Because at least some of us have learned up to somewhere, but it's still a bit hard for us to play around with the layers and then feel comfortable with some of those tools also, and the features and everything. So we just need to be comfortable with them. So that is how we are going to be testing, so that at least you learn something. Okay? So if you're unable to share your screen today, next time, guys, come prepared, because we cannot move to the next thing when we cannot be comfortable with some of these things. And the easiest way is for me to see what you're doing and correct you.
You're
And I
right,
cannot
sir.
come
You're
to
right.
everyone's inbox every time and then also create separate calls for over 20, 50, 100, etc. number of people, okay? So guys, don't feel shy. Even though you don't speak, you can just share your screen and do whatever you're supposed to do. It will just take a minute. You don't need to know everything. It's just a bit what you know, and then you get practical. Okay, so are we having the final person for today?
Excuse me, sir. Why are you waiting? I have a question, sir.
Okay.
My question is, like, you know, this Photoshop is different from the software. I've learned a different software. Like mostly the software I'm used to is AutoCAD because I'm into technical designing. So this moved because in AutoCAD, once you click a tool, if you want to leave the tool or stop using it, you press escape. Doesn't mean that here, if you want to leave a tool, you just go directly to the move tool, and that is the best way of leaving the tool.
That's how
If you're
flexible
not
this
using.
software is. It's super flexible. You just go click the next, unless you're not in depth into features. But if you're playing around with these tools and the interface here, just the way you're doing it, you just move to the next. Click on the tool, go to the tiny drop downs, just play around with those buttons, features, and see the way they work.
Okay.
Yeah, no need for you to press escape and the other parts. Okay, let me see. We have Benjamin. Okay, your screen was went off. We have Christian. Are you there? We have Dossie Ewans. Are you there? Say hello to everyone. Can you hear us, Dossie?
I don't know why they don't want to come up, sir.
We have Joel. Are you there? Mr. Joel, can you hear us? Kelvin, Leon came up. We have Mishach, Ogona. Okay, first time. Guys, are you serious? You can't say hello even on the call? How are you going to share your screen? Guys, we need to move fast.
It's
If you can't talk, you can just type on chat even. We don't need to see your face. Okay, guys. We have Ndubuisi. Are you speaking?
Ndubuisi.
Oh, yes. Thank you for the correction. Ndubuisi. Are you there?
Yes. Yes. Hello, everyone. Good evening. Yeah.
Good evening to you.
Yeah.
So tell us, have you been following the classes, and where are you right now?
Okay, I've been following the class, but I'm in an area where I have very poor network. Even as you're talking now, is cracking, and I've not been able to download the app because of where I am. The network is very poor. I can't really do much with it. So that's the problem I'm having now. Till I will definitely live here maybe in the next 8 days. By then, I will just download the app and then I can follow fully. Yes. So I have just challenge of network. That's the truth here.
It's okay, no worries, but your audio is very clear. There's nothing that is cracking. So next time, let us try
Yeah,
to settle
yeah.
somewhere.
Okay, it's because of the place. Yeah. Yes, I know. It's from my own end. Yes, I acknowledge it's from my own end. It's not from your side. It's from my own because that's why I'm telling you the network is not good where I am. So it's
We
not
are
good
hearing
at
you
all.
clearly. Your network is perfect. We can hear you.
Excuse me, sir. I have another question.
Yeah.
Okay.
If you want to lock a layer you're working on, to avoid making any mistake on it, how do you lock it?
Okay. You can share your screen again.
Okay.
Guys, this is about you learning, not me. So you have to come up. You signed up for this, so don't chicken out. I saw Miss Dossie, your baby is disturbing. Sorry about that. When you're coming
Don't you think it's
to
better
the
for us that
class,
in
you can
Dubai
prepare
we can
and
organize a
settle
physical
somewhere.
class? That's it. Can we not have a physical class here in Dubai? Yeah, in Dubai, right?
You're very low, Mayon. Are you speaking to us?
Yes. I said, is it not possible for us to have one physical class for these students? Just one.
So for the physical
Right.
class, for the Dubai people who are around, you
Yes.
have to be ready with your machines, your laptops.
Okay.
If you have your laptops, we can talk to management and see how we can arrange that. But not to leave people behind. That's why we're going online.
Yeah.
Okay, we don't want to leave people behind. And guys, you have to share your screens. We are not going to be there to judge you or see you. We just want to learn and move on very fast. Okay, Clovis.
Yes. Okay. Like this is this layer. Like I want to lock it to avoid making any damage to the layer. Like if I'm working, I might mistakenly click on another tool, then not knowing that I'm still on the layer and then make any misuse on it. So how do I lock this layer? I just want to know. So should I just click here and this layer, this highlighted layer is going to be locked?
Yes, thank you.
But I still lock all.
No, click on that.
Oh, okay. Yes, that's it. Only this one. So I need to highlight the layer, then lock it if I'm not using.
Yes.
That's it. Clear.
Thank you. So all those tiny tools, guys, keep on playing around with them so that they don't confuse you. They are quite simple. But what we want here is just to get the touch and how you can jump from tools to the layers, to the features, to adding the effects, to the styles. We need to be comfortable with that. Okay, so you can stop sharing, Clovis.
Okay, sir.
Okay, are we having anyone else? Final person, please. Meanwhile, you can be asking questions also, because I don't want us to move fast with no direction.
Yeah, it's better like this is the perfect way. Because as you're talking, you're looking, you're also going through the tools. If any difficulties are there, come up with it. Yeah, those who are afraid to like talk, as we are talking now, your software is open. Go through it. If you're facing any difficulties, if you're shy to come up, ask your question, and we'll see how we can manage to like guide you. Go through your software while we are trying to explain. Then see if you're facing any difficulties on running any tool or managing any tool. Ask your question. That's better.
Yes, thank you. Victoria, say something. Say hi to us before we leave. We have spent
I already
an
said something before. I said I wasn't in the last class and I don't have the software yet.
okay, no worries. We wanted to hear your voice again. Joel, say something. talk to us. Did you say something? Did you greet us at least? Okay, guys, thank you for today. Thank you for joining. For the people who have shared their screen, thank you so much. Clovis, Mayon, the rest, let's be ready next time.
Can I message Mr. Clovis later? Maybe he can put me through to download the software and then learn what
Yes, I
they
shared
taught in
the
the
screen.
last class.
No worries. No worries. You can message me directly. I'll guide you on how to
Okay,
download the
maybe
software. What's the
tomorrow.
capacity of what's the capacity of your laptop, please?
Don't know. I have to confirm that and get back to you. So I'll
Yeah,
just message you privately. So maybe
I'll
on
give.
video call, you can put me through on how to download the software and teach
Yeah.
me where we've gotten to in the class.
It's very easy. Just make sure you have a very fluent network whenever you want to. I'll guide you.
Yeah, I have a good
Okay,
network.
guys.
Thank you very much.
Louis,
Just shout
Louis,
to
sorry,
Clovis.
before you conclude, Louis,
Yes.
is it possible for you to download all the softwares and we put it in a Google Drive so it will be easier for them to be able to download? What do you think?
Yes, I will share the Google Drive link, I think. I'll share that. But guys, reach out to Clovis. Who else? At least my young has reached somewhere also. Reach out to her. Reach out to who else? You can reach out to me also. Reach out to Henry and set up the softwares. Be ready to share your screens. Even though you don't speak, you can just present your screen and you just show us something that you've learned. We correct you, you go off. Does not take a minute. We don't want to spend an hour, a whole lecture on you. No, just share your screen. You practice, we see what you know, and then we move on to the next. So guys, once again, thank you for today. Thank you for joining. It was a pleasure talking to you all. Let us wrap up the class. We'll catch up next time.
Excuse
Goodbye.
me, sir. Let me for a quick recap. It would be preferable for us to, or it would be preferable to